Hello, everyone. You're welcome to Woman Show. It's a beautiful Wednesday here in the Republic of Ireland, and you are on to Woman Show on You Rock Radio.
Hey guys, welcome to You Rock,
where we bring you weekly topics and new content.
This is You Rock Radio, bringing you global entertainment. Have fun. Yes, indeed, we're going to have fun today on You Rock Radio. My name is Joy. I am your host for today. Before I introduce my special guest, a very special guest, she has been so scarce, but I was able to, have a grip, and I said, today you need to be my guest. She's a very special person, very, very special to me. I won't introduce her yet because I need you guys to jump in. Yes, I want you to be part of the show. And for you to be part of the show, you can ring in, on 0035389967593. And you can as well go to Facebook and Instagram on You Rock Media 1. If you haven't clicked the like or the follow button, I don't know what you're still waiting for. You're missing out. And in 2022, I don't want you to miss nothing. And for our You Rock TV, that is our YouTube channel, you go to You Rock TV and do what? Press the subscribe button. I will indeed appreciate that, okay? Thank you so much. As many that have joined, that watching, listening, we appreciate you. We have one very important and interesting topic we want to talk about today, and that is do you think parent in-laws are allowed to slap, hit daughter or son-in-law? You're going to ring him, but before we do that, okay, let her introduce herself. I want her to introduce herself, my special guest. Please tell us. You see her beaming, smiling.
Hello, good afternoon, listeners. My name is Grace, and I'm so sorry I've been so scarce, and life happens, but I'm glad I'm here today. Thank you.
I really, really do appreciate your coming. She had to excuse herself and say, okay, no problem, I will jump in. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, so you can ring us in and tell us what you think about the topic. Do you think parent-in-laws are allowed to hit? Is there any circumstances? What do you think? Is there any circumstances that will warrant maybe a mother-in-law, a father-in-law hitting? Oh my God.
It is wrong on every level. I don't even know. I can't even think of any scenario that would bring such an occurrence. It is wrong, and it's in all capitals. In wrong. When you told me this, when I saw this thing yesterday, when you told me the topic yesterday, and I was thinking that, funny enough, what would warrant such a treatment from the father-in-law, the mother-in-law? And one thing came to my head.
Okay.
That we can, a woman, a wife, or a man can find themselves in a scenario in which maybe the lady was a house help, was a help in the family.
Okay.
And suddenly one of the sons fell in love with her and then decided that, oh, this is the woman I'm going to marry, whether you like it or not, and marry the person.
Wow.
The madam of the house, that is the mother-in-law, might still have it in her head that this is still the same help.
She can't get over that.
That point that, okay, she's now a wife, she's no longer a help. But even at that, it is wrong. You can hardly slap your own adult child.
Mm-hmm.
Now you are jumping the fence to go and slap your son's wife or your daughter's husband.
See,
That is wrong.
I had to add son, just for adding sake.
Yeah.
I know with the sons, it's really that will not happen.
It can happen, my sister.
Really?
Yes, that's just like I said, the scenario I painted. Maybe one boy, I'm sorry, this is not Nigeria language, that he was like a nobody,
Yeah.
son of nobody,
Yeah.
son of gutter or whatever, as the rich people would say.
Yeah.
That just came, and the daughter said, "Look, this is the man I want to
will
marry."
Okay.
That condescending attitude towards him
Yeah.
can make it happen. It can happen. It can.
Okay, so
it
we
can
can't
happen.
rule it out
We
completely.
cannot rule it out completely. We watch films. We watch these Nollywood films now. That the mommy that is rich, very wealthy, and I gave you my daughter on a platter of gold. We brought you out of gutter, and now you have mouths to be talking to my daughter anyhow, or to even be fighting my daughter. Before you know it.
No, but what do you think? That woman is helping to scatter that marriage.
Yeah, of course. That is it.
Because no matter how low a man is, a man, there's this extent they can go, or what they can take.
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm concerned,
they will get to a breaking point eventually.
Definitely.
Eventually, it will get to a breaking point, and everybody will part. It has happened. It has happened before. That's just a nobody would marry a girl from a rich family, and things like this would make it scatter between what?
I'm thinking now. So does it mean when a guy is a nobody and a somebody's daughter falls in love, the guy shouldn't fall in love, or the guy should walk away? God, this is vast now, because if you say because you brought this guy out of the gutter, and that's why at the slightest provocation. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let us pick this call. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. You're welcome to Woman Show.
Good afternoon. My name is Onyi. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I don't have much time, but
okay.
I just said, God bless. Oh, what is her name? God bless her for saying something. When she said,
name is Grace.
"Oh, it can happen to Grace." God bless you. It can happen to men. I have seen.
Wow.
It happened to a man. The girl's mother was whatever into government house in Akwa Ibom State back in Nigeria, and he got married to the daughter. And every little thing the girl reports to the mother.
Oh my God.
And from nowhere, the lady came home, was talking to the guy, and the guy was trying to explain. The guy said, the next thing, Onyi, I had poor. I said, poor, how? What broke? He said, on my face. I said, gee. So, my dear, it happens to guys. And I was like, so what did you do? And I said, what will I do? I just picked up my car key and I left. I said, what?
Good boy. That was a good man. That was
I
a
hope
good
so.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good man.
So, but the marriage never lasted. And the people that suffered it was the kids. You know, the marriage never lasted. Never. But when the lady came, like the guy said, he apologized to him. That is the wife. But the mom was still there doing what? You that we cleaned. You that we did this. In short, Grace got it. Grace got it. Grace and you rock. Have a nice day. I don't have time. Bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
It can happen. And it's just... The lady was lucky. If the guy was an Agbero boy too, he would have.
To be honest, that
retaliated.
That is what is
like
in my head.
Slaps.
Yeah.
After that first one, when there's an action, there's always a reaction. But it was well brought up. The guy is a well brought up man. Otherwise.
No, but do you know, in my head, I'm still thinking that what will really be that thing that will make a mother-in-law just come, you raise your hands and you slap your daughter's husband, or a mother-in-law raises hand to slap her daughter-in-law. What would be that thing? I don't know. I just cannot think about that thing that would be so. To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what can push a man or a woman to.
It's always the women, though.
Yeah,
it's always
most of the time is the women.
It's always the mother-in-law, mother-in-laws. we need to. Maybe we should form an association now, and start dealing with this in-law thing.
Yeah, I think one thing. Well, thank God we're having this discussion. One thing that maybe the churches, the mosque, or all these religious places, can do to help matters is that as they do marriage counseling for the boy and the girl, they should always have like a class, a session or two for the in-laws. That is the mother-in-law, father-in-law, not the extended family. Now. Just a nuclear setup.
Yeah.
To have a counseling session
especially
for them.
to mothers. My head is just telling me, especially because the men that they are very few. Not that we don't have them. We have them, but they are very, very few. It's always the women that want to, and that's why a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I don't want my mother-in-law to be alive when I want to marry my husband." We have another caller. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Okonta Nkechi. I'm calling from Ilori, Kwara State, Nigeria.
Wow.
Okay. My guest is telling you Ekaso. That is that's good afternoon in Yoruba. How are you doing? How is Ilori?
Yes.
I hope the weather is good.
Ilori is fine, but very cold.
Oh,
let's change. Can we exchange? Can you come here? Then we come and experience your cold.
Then you come and experience the cold.
cold.
Anyway, you're welcome to Woman Show. What do you think? I don't know if you've been listening about is it proper for maybe mother-in-law or father-in-law to slap their daughter or son-in-law? Is there anything you think that can warrant that?
It's a dicey topic. Very dicey in the sense that the parents involved too are having daughters that will later become a daughter-in-law to another family. So I don't really think it's wise for the in-laws, the parents, to slap the daughter-in-law. Okay. The highest they can do is to have a little exchange of words with her and correct her.
It's not just daughter. Yeah, it's not just daughter-in-law now, because my guest and my first caller said it happens even to guys, and it's somehow it's always the mother-in-laws that will be so quick, so fast in slapping their son-in-law. So it's both ways. It's not just. But I know the tendency, with hitting the son-in-law is very slim. It's always the daughter-in-law that they want to descend on.
Anyway, I will use myself as an experience. I have a daughter-in-law.
Okay.
Yes, I have a daughter-in-law, and it's a wife that I love. When the first sight, I fell in love with her.
Okay.
But as time goes by, when they finally came to Ilori, and the husband was in Abuja, she stayed with me for a few times before they got their own house.
Yeah.
I wasn't finding it easy, but I tried as much as possible to control myself. And I was so happy then that I was working. So in the morning, I wake up, I do what I want to do, and I leave. But eventually, when she now delivered, that was when I saw the height of what it means to be a mother-in-law and to have a disagreement with daughter-in-law. I did not find it easy. At the same time, as a matured and educated mother, I controlled myself. I really controlled myself. It's not an easy thing, because at times the annoyance and the disagreement can lead some to that extent of slapping either the son or the daughter-in-law. But from my own experience, I have to endure, and at times I leave the environment so that I'll be able to calm myself down.
That is it. Yeah. I quite agree with you. It's thank God for your maturity, and thank God for the way you were able to control yourself.
Yeah.
But like we've been saying, it can happen. It can easily happen. I have two girls now, and I can't imagine me witnessing, maybe visiting them, and then God forbid it will never happen in Jesus' name.
Amen.
That the man would now raise his hand at my daughter, and I will sit there and I'll be watching. You will be the two of us. Do you understand? It will be the two of us. But as much as we pray that we don't find ourselves in such situation, it is still not proper for violence, because no matter how we try to polish it, hitting, slapping, or whatever name we call it, violence is violence.
Violence is violence. Yeah, that's true.
Violence, okay?
That's true. That's true. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. We really want to, I will commend you and appreciate your maturity, like what Grace said. Well done, and keep it up. Keep it up. That was a great job you did. Thank you so much for ringing in. Have a great day.
Thank you, then.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, then.
Bye. Wow, that's another scenario you just brought in there now. Yeah. Like,
as she was talking, he just
came to you.
Come to think of it.
Yeah.
I did their house. And then something happened. They have a disagreement, and then the man
raises his hand.
And I will sit there.
Your eyes will force to fall.
No, I tell you, not only eyes, everywhere. I used to say it. It's funny. It's funny, but I used to say it. That look, there's nothing I cannot endure, or will not counsel a fellow woman to endure in a marriage, as long as slap or hitting is not involved.
It's not involved.
Anything domestic violence, it's a no
passion. It's a no.
And I always say it that look, if my sister, if it happens to my sister or to my daughter, and I pray it doesn't.
Amen.
If we were in Nigeria, I used to say that even I would not raise my finger against that man. No.
You
But all the bus stops from his workplace to his house every day for 7 days, Agberos will be beating him. I will make sure I sit at the junction there and make sure that he gets trashed, going and coming from work every day.
Honestly speaking, you see, there's something like when I was pregnant for my first child, that's pregnancy, stress of pregnancy and everything. Do you know what I was thinking in my head was pregnant women that get beaten by their husbands.
Yes. Not even by an outsider.
No, what could that same man that put her in that
position?
I was like, is it because me and baby alone is stress for me, enough stress.
And you see,
then maybe are you telling me
they will beat some will be beaten till the pregnancy is aborted?
Oh God. I said no pregnancy if you cannot even beat. Not to talk of when somebody, maybe that one too is a different topic.
It's a different topic
for another day.
Yeah.
But then, since we just chipped it in, if there's any man watching and you want to exercise your power, listen, it's not on that woman. It is not on that woman, not to even talk of a pregnant woman. Go to the boxing ring.
That is it.
Go there, go and get medals. Go there, go get an award.
They have punching bags. But go there.
Go there, do all your punching there, record yourself, post it on social media. We know, these guys are. Don't do it on that woman. And this life, there's something, people always forget. That at times, not even at times, what you sow, you reap. And there's one thing I'm conscious about, in this life. I always say to myself, I would not like my children to pay for my misdeeds. I'm conscious about that thing, because there are times, okay, maybe the actual person that did that thing does not get that repercussion. The thing will just spill or just move to the children. And these are innocent children. Are you that man that you are beating that woman? Now, I know we are deviating now. This is not our topic, but it's interwoven. It is interwoven. It's not. Think about it. Like you said, you are there. You not see one man coming to hit your daughter. Like what her caller said. She said she would just take her car and she would leave that vicinity. Why don't you do that? There are other ways, to actually act out. Not, beating, but then back to mother-in-laws. Something actually needs to be done, because at times, not that when young girls say, this thing didn't really start today, it started far back. Even me, as a very young girl, before I got married, my friends would say, oh no, I don't want my mother-in-law to be alive. Their wahala is too much, blah, 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 blah. The thing they forget is that, don't you pray to be a mother-in-law? Don't you pray?
And another
girl will not come and say, so, such, that same soup, they want you to taste it as well. So it's not the best. We need to, I won't use the word discourage, and I won't say persuade, young girls that, no, I don't want my mother-in-law. But then mother-in-laws, or, okay, let me say parents-in-laws, but mothers especially, we need to change our attitude. Okay, we have another caller. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Network.
You were raising a point the other time before we got the first caller.
Okay.
And the point was that, so is it wrong for somebody from a well-oiled family to marry from a low-class family? It is not wrong. There's nothing wrong. In fact, it's a perfect match, because they will be able to raise such a person up to, at least if not their own high standard, to a manageable standard. There's nothing wrong in that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. The only thing that is wrong is that you have done this good thing, you have done this noble thing, and then for the rest of the guy's life. He doesn't hear any other story, especially when situations happen, when there is a crisis. That is when you would remind him that you brought him out of the gutter. It is that then your reward, you've already taken your reward.
You've received your reward.
The reward is no longer from God. You received your reward because you wanted clap. And every time you keep reminding the guy that we brought you out of rubbish, we brought you out of gutter to punish you.
If
and
not
then you
for
are
my
paying.
daughter.
If not for my daughter, I don't even know what she saw in you. So there's nothing absolutely wrong in that at all.
But as you're saying this, I'm just trying to imagine the mental health situation of that guy. I think it's worse when it comes to the guys, because naturally men, they have that ego. Imagine when they keep saying, you that is a nobody, you that is you are indirectly killing that guy.
The morale, killing them all the time.
And there's no way that guy will be able to give your daughter the best of himself.
Yes.
You know, it might have come out from a poor background or something, but I tell you, see, its upbringing will be, it will be able to, they'll be able to bring up good children.
Yes.
To be honest, they'll be able to bring up good children. That guy will have a lot of things. You know, I'm not saying that rich people don't train their children well, no, but you see, those, a lot of them from the, you know, lower class, there's this humility. They are humble people. It's maybe when you now provoke them that you keep talking and maybe they've had enough of.
Yes, yes.
They've had it up here. You now see a negative reaction. You know, no, you suggested something too, and I hope maybe one or two pastors or imams or, you know, the appropriate authority, they are listening, or they will listen later, that after, you know, counseling the couples, we need to bring up something. You know, they need to arrange as well counseling for in-laws, parent in-laws as well. Because sister-in-law is bad, brother-in-law is bad. If parent-in-laws are able to manage
their family,
there will be nothing like, oh, my sister-in-law is so mean, my sister-in-law, you know, because as a mother, I see my daughter, you know, misbehaving, maltreating my son's wife, you know. Why will I sit down and allow her do that?
Yeah.
Why will I sit down and allow her do that? But there are mothers, yes, do it.
They're the ones even putting fire underneath.
It's only a jobless father-in-law. You know
that would be involved in such
a thing. Honestly, it's rare.
I think it's women's thing mostly. I'm sorry to say, sorry ladies, we're also women, so we know what we're talking about.
We know what we're talking about.
I think, and going deeper, maybe it's a hormonal thing.
Okay, that's an excuse now. No. We don't need that excuse now, to be honest with you, because it's time for people to start enjoying their marriages.
Yes.
You know, it's because right now, as we're talking, a lot of our young ones, see, they are not even going through that. They don't want to go through that route. As in marriage.
Yeah.
The major thing is in-law that is scaring them. Mother-in-laws especially. Me, I would want my daughter-in-law to enjoy me, or daughter-in-laws to enjoy me, to be honest. And I would want my daughter as well to enjoy her mother-in-law. See, I always say it. I didn't have a bad mother-in-law. No, I didn't. And as a young girl growing up, I never prayed that prayer with my friends that, oh, let my supposed husband not have a mother. No. Me, I want to carry my grandchildren. So why would somebody want to send me to my early grave? I never prayed that prayer. You know, God blessed me with one. You know, God bless her soul. She's gone now, but I would tell you, she was a very fantastic woman. You know, and I want to be a very good mother-in-law as well. We can start practicing now, even before we become in-laws.
Yes. Yeah.
We can start practicing now. You know, do not judge too much. Do not judge too much, because that's where, and high expectations,
and then thinking that, okay, the way I did my thing, that is the way she should do her thing as well. No, you're two different people, two different generations, two different backgrounds, two different educational levels. So it can't match. It can't match. It's just, I believe that once a child gets married, just leave them to it. We also can go back to when we got married. We just wanted to be left alone to handle things our own way. And if we needed help, we'll go back to say, okay, mommy, can you help me to do this thing? Yeah, that is what you should do. Take a back seat as soon as they get married. And then pray for them. If they come to you for counseling, give it to them. Any other thing, let them sort themselves out. Meddling sometimes. Meddle too much, listen to too much gist, listen to all these complaints. That's when things would escalate. And that's when women who cannot control themselves will go and be slapping all over the place.
Jesus. So what if Because I've seen daughter-in-laws retaliate.
Of course, for anybody that can't take nonsense,
I have seen
retaliate.
And that is a huge problem. Yes. Okay, we have another caller. Yeah, hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. The network is really very bad.
Oh my God. Okay, and it's okay. You're welcome to Woman Show on Rock Radio. You are in a very busy place, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm actually driving.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We appreciate this call. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, my name is Pammy Williams. I'm calling from Lagos.
Oh, good. Thank you. I don't know if you've been listening to us.
Yes. I actually did see what slapping your son or your in-law, right?
Yeah, daughter or son.
I haven't listened, but I thought, the poster. Because I'm driving, I can't actually go.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, you just tell us what you think. Do you think it's proper? Do you think?
Yes, it's not proper for you to slap your daughter or son-in-law. But I think, once in a while, you could mistakenly or maybe in anger, if you slap your son, I wouldn't say it's right, but I wouldn't also say that you've done, it's an abomination, because no matter what, the child never goes together as a parent. I hope we all know that.
No.
If it's an intentional...
No, we are talking about in-law now, not your own children.
Okay, just the in-law. Oh, it's completely wrong.
Okay. So you as a mother, you can slap your son or your daughter. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Somehow.
Just to reformat the brain.
I hope children are hearing. All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much for calling. I never really thought about that now.
Yes, me too. But
oh my God. Oh yeah, my mom used to do it. My eldest sister that was married with 3 children. She has slapped her once or twice. And then when maybe she's doing really, really, you not see her that, listen, don't let
me come and tackle you there. Yeah, for your own child, you are never really...
Yeah, she's right.
To be corrected. And if the correction demands a slap or...
To reformat the brain.
Reformat the brain, yes. You can do it.
You can do that.
But not to the in-law. No,
not to the in-law.
I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, we're saying something before this call came in now, that a daughter-in-law or a son-in-law decides to retaliate. You slapped me? What right do you have? How are they going to judge that?
That is it. For somebody that cannot control themselves, that's how things degenerate into a fracas. Because the ripple effect, nobody will be able, you can't really place a finger to how far that is going to go.
It will really go far.
It will go far because you slapped, the mother-in-law slapped the girl slapped the mother-in-law back. The boy will not watch the wife slap the mother. He would do his own.
His siblings
too will do. And when the wife's family also here, they will jump into it, and then it becomes World War X. So it's
really, really World War thing.
Don't let it happen at all. Don't give chance
to that
at all. No matter how provoked you are as a father or as a mother, no matter the provocation from your son's wife or from your daughter's husband, whatever the case may be, anything that cannot be solved with sitting down and talking it out, excuse yourself from it.
That's just it.
Just like our first caller or second caller from Ilori.
Second caller, yes.
Just like she did.
From Ilori,
that if she's really provoked, she just leaves the environment. And it works. By the time you go and do your own thing, by the time you come back, your mind you're calm. And you are over it.
Yeah.
So
you're calm.
It's
oh my! See, I'm still trying to think about the World War.
Oh yes, it will degenerate.
Yes, it will.
Into big,
How
big
dare
mess.
you slap my mother?
Big mess. That's for it should take God to clear the mess and make them move on from that point.
From that point, and like what our first caller said as well, children suffer a lot when things like this happen.
Yeah, it is children.
So we should start putting all those things into consideration.
It is children.
Your action, you should start putting those things into consideration. Yeah, we've been talking for so long. In case you are just joining us, this is a woman to woman show, and it's on U Rock Radio. And what are we talking about? We are talking about, if it's right, if it's proper for a father-in-law or a mother-in-law to slap or to hit their son or daughter-in-law. I know we have few minutes to go, but if you want to ring in, you can still ring in. We have really limited time on 00353 899 675930 and tell us what you think. And if you are very tight that you cannot call, you can do us a message, because I can see some messages here. Okay, I need to remove these glasses now to read. Oh, okay. There's a call coming in, so I'll take the call first before reading the message. Yeah. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing? You're welcome to Woman Show.
Wonderful. Also, please. Wonderful topic.
Oh, thank you. Please tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Kende from Nigeria.
Oh, how are you doing, Kende?
We're doing fine.
I hope it's not too hot in Nigeria.
Well, we are trying.
Okay. So you tell us what you think about it. Do you think it's proper?
Well, I believe it's not proper. Okay. For the fact that your son-in-law does not mean you should slap him. I believe all of us we need to control our anger no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although some daughter-in-law or son-in-law, some lack home training, don't know how to talk, you understand? Some people will provoke into anger, but no matter what, as a mother, as a father, we should learn to control our anger. I believe when someone is above some certain age, beating them should be a taboo to you. You understand? Yeah. Even when they disrespect you, report them to your own son or daughter. You understand? But I will advise if.
Hello. Network. Hello. Okay, no problem. Kende, you are still talking, but I don't know if you can hear us, but we can hear you. If you want to ring back, you can ring us back. That'll be fine. Okay. And somebody was trying to call in as well. You can as well still call and let us know what you think, about this. There's something Kende was saying. What if a parent have been reporting and no action? There's no action. Nothing is being done.
And you think your action by slapping is going to rectify the problem?
Because I know somebody,
just like we said earlier on, you just leave them to. It's not your house to start with. They have formed their own family. That is their problem. Whatever it is, as long as just go back to your own. You have after all, you have your own house. As long as they are not hitting each other, they are not involved in domestic violence against each other. No matter, my daughter-in-law comes and she refused to cook for me. I went to their house. She didn't give me water. Bring your own bottled water.
When you are coming.
She didn't give me food. Buy your meat pie when you are going there. Say she don't go cook. So let me carry my food. Come. And the situation that she's going to talk to me anyhow, make sure that you safeguard that. Don't even put yourself in a situation that she will come and she will come and disrespect you.
And this can actually be done.
Yes,
consciously. You can do it.
I have an auntie in Nigeria. If she's going to a party, she cooks and takes food along
to her party.
To the party.
Please, let's take this call. Yeah, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm back again, Oni.
Onyi. Oh, okay, that's good.
It's just a suggestion. I told a white friend to ring in and talk, and she was like, "No, tell you rock to talk about slapping mother-in-laws," and I will ring in.
No, hang on. I don't understand. She wants daughter-in-law.
I sent your part to a friend, a white girl.
Okay.
So she said no, she's not ringing in.
Okay.
That mother-in-law is not supposed to slap her. That you should talk about if daughter-in-laws can slap mother-in-law. So I'm giving you a picture of it. Well done, Grace. Well done. You're really nice for this topic. Have a nice day. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Can you imagine? Can a daughter-in-law slap a mother?
So it works both ways.
We are saying no to mother-in-law slapping daughter or son-in-law.
So daughter-in-law too, no.
In fact, daughter-in-law is not. You can't even think about that. It's not even something to think or don't even dream about it.
No,
oh my God!
It's like we're saying, you can block every avenue.
Yes,
every avenue. Like that, my auntie. That if you say we are going to a party, why are you bringing food along? She said she cannot be dragging plates with anybody. If she's hungry and food is not coming, you will see her. She will open her bag, bring cooler, put it on top of her table, and she eat her own food. If it's remaining and if you want on her table, she will give you.
Wow.
Do party. She will dance. If they are saying let's dance, she will get up, go and dance. But for her to be saying, you've not served this table, I didn't eat before I left home, then you'll be sweating, you'll be stretching your neck, looking for somebody to give you food. No. If mothers-in-law too can, if you know your daughter-in-law is like that, there are things you can do, put in place that would not even give her the chance.
That's true.
To even give her the chance. Because look, like we've said, trainings are different. If she's coming from a background that she didn't see her mother dancing around her dad's mother, giving her food, doing this, making sure she's comfortable, for her to do that, it would be
very
hard.
Difficult.
It would be difficult.
That's true.
So you cannot come and reset another daughter's brain.
That's true. A lot of people ringing in. Yeah, hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Am I late?
No.
Hi, am I late?
No. You are on to woman show.
Seriously?
Yes, you are.
Wow,
Maybe
that's
we had
great.
to push because of you.
Okay, wow. Please. I just remembered, that's my working time, my very busy time. But thank God I got you. So it is but that's rubbish. What a topic. That is, what a topic. In this 2022, such topics should be raised.
Okay.
Should be, I don't know. So
but do you know? But do you know it happens?
Okay, let me not go into details. In front of me.
Okay.
In front of me. It happened to me.
Oh, okay.
She slapped me and she started screaming. She started screaming that I wanted to fight her. It was terrible. I became scared. Because the worst part of it, they called my daughter. My daughter said they called my daughter was about 4 or 5 years. They called her, they asked her. She said, because after they started bringing her clothes, taking her clothes, petting her and all that, they asked her, when the son came, the son said, did you see he slapped your mom? He said, yeah, slapped my mom. No, he cannot do something like that now. When? What time?
Oh my God.
Hey, Jesus. What time? When did it happen? I almost died. The only thing I knew was, I said, Father, I said, God, I don't know, but But if I tell lies to everybody, I can tell you lie. Father, vindicate me. Vindicate me. I couldn't eat. I was ashamed. I said, God, if I had knew or if I had known, I would have just kept it to myself because she did it. My daughter was there, but maybe my daughter didn't see the hand. My daughter was there. Joy, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was then was it frightened or I was, I don't know the actual word to use. I became, I don't know, Joy. I became, because she knew. She was when my daughter was saying, I can't do that. She knew, she was looking at me because I was kind of startled. I was dumbfounded. So you are denying this. If you see the slap, boom!
Jesus.
It was hot.
Wow.
It was hot. So the son was angry. I called the son. The son was angry. The son almost insulted her, which I thank God. So the next thing she came, she said, hey, our son wanted, you see what my son, because of Toto, because of my son, hey, God, because if you see me, I said, God, I started crying. I said, God, I'm sorry. And no, it was Joy. It's not something, it should happen to,
it was you this
Joy, it should happen to it should happen to people like them, somebody that can retaliate or somebody that can stand. But because them I couldn't. Not that time. It's not now that I've come to Europe that one can say open my. Then I was still this Christian. Such things you not do. Say I was still inside. No, this kind of thing should not be had. So how do I defend myself? I couldn't. I was just crying. So the husband knew. So the husband called me and said, listen, if she did it to you and she's lying, God sees her. So the husband understood.
That's your
father-in-law. I left it at that. That's
your father-in-law now.
Yes, that's
you see that. Yeah.
He saw that I was pained. He saw that inside I felt it so much. I couldn't eat. I was disturbed. So he came and said, listen, my daughter, don't worry. If she did it and she's lying to you, God, it is God that sees. So the man understood, the man knew it. So that's it. No, it's not something good. It's not good, Joy. Listen, there's nothing like you coming together to dialogue.
Yeah.
You know what ego is? Egoism. It's into everybody's, it's every one of us. Because there's nothing like you. When you say this or this other part is getting hot, you understand? You calm down. It takes the grace of God. But listen, if you do that, you see that it won't get to the extent of raising hands. One has to be calm for the other one. One is down, one is up. It pays. It's better. Instead of the two of them to be hot and hot. At the end of the day, the daughter-in-law regrets it. Because such things it's not even good for you to be even reporting. Your mother, what are you gaining from it? What is the judgment there? What is the argument? Your mother slapping her. If your mom cannot slap you, Italians say, allora, if she slaps you, what about it? So for you to prevent not to be slapped, don't even let it happen. It's better because what do you want to judge? My mother slapped me. She's a witch. I don't understand it. That's not an argument. It's not something to discuss. You understand? So before it gets, if it's something we can avert or something we can, I don't know how to, you understand? Let's do it. Let's do it so that it won't happen. Because at the end of the day, what are you gaining? You as a daughter-in-law, you want slap, but that woman, she's a witch. What about you? Want you be a mother-in-law? You don't know how the outcome of your whatever. You understand? So the person is also not even go there. Listen, don't let us. I don't know how do I put it. Let it not happen. If it's something we can avoid, let's do it. But there's nothing at dialoguing. It goes along. At the end of the day, I was the one that still knelt down. I went to I was attending a church in Benin. Then I was staying with her. I told my pastor wife came. My pastor wife said, okay, let's go. I knelt down. She felt it. And I see it. I could see. I saw. That she felt it. In spite of everything I did, this girl still knelt down. Immediately she raised me up. I don't know what people, with the kind of things we at the computer age, we just feel everything should be talked about, everything should be discussed, everything should be and no, this and no. And there's nothing there, Joey. There's nothing there. The best is just to avoid this so it won't happen. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate this your call.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh my God, that was see, as she was talking, goose pimple.
Yeah.
You slapped me. You raised the alarm.
You are accusing me that I was
my
going to
God. Oh my God! It said, did you hear what she said?
Manipulative people can be.
father-in-law came and said,
of course, he knows,
he knows the
woman.
wife.
Yes, he knows the woman very well now. Knows the thing that she can do.
Okay, see, we are going to have another topic. Are women really the problem? Yeah, I'm a woman. Yes, I am a woman.
Who is nodding there?
My technical is nodding. It's nodding. He's saying yes, women are. No,
and at the
we
same
need
time,
to.
we are the best.
Yeah, we are. We are the best, because without us, the world, I can't even imagine without women. No, but really, we need to like change our ways a little bit.
Yeah.
You that is already a mother-in-law, listen. What you know, you will not want anybody to do to your daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Do not do it to another person's child, both daughter-in-law and son-in-law. Do not even do it. And do not allow your children to pay for the sins that they did not commit. It can be your grandchildren as well.
That's to reap whatever you're sowing.
To reap, yes. You know, it can. Oh, can you beat that? She slapped and she raised the alarm.
Yeah.
So when she was talking, maybe because she said the husband called. When she was talking, how did she feel? Oh my God. Honestly speaking, I don't know. This life is supposed to be, we're supposed to be enjoying this life. There's supposed to be so much peace. But if you watch, it's we humans that are causing all these problems.
What are you talking about? Even God said he regretted creating
man.
And the Bible says the heart of the man is
desperately wicked.
You can't imagine the qualification. Desperate and wicked coming together.
No, honestly, because like we're saying this even before our caller, really complimented like what we're saying, that all these things can be prevented.
Of course.
It can. And it still boils down to home training.
Yeah.
Because if you train your child well, and she or he goes into marriage, when they get there, they will behave well.
Of course.
They will behave well. What is the foundation? It's like what I tell my children most times. I say, listen, you see, for your age now, because at times, they want to look at it. Oh, this woman, you are talking. Mommy, these children, they do it. That children, they are doing it. So why won't you let us do it?
They are different.
They are different. And another thing, if anything goes wrong, nobody is going to ask for, what they will ask is, who is your mother?
Who is your father?
Who are your parents? That's what they will ask. And say, that's why I step in. That's why I do this. They don't get it. But that's true. If we endeavor, especially mothers, we start training our children appropriately, to be honest, a lot of all this wahala will not come up. It won't come up at all. God will help us, to be honest. God will help us. Let me just quickly read. I removed my glasses before to read. Okay, somebody said, hello, beautiful show. It said, I just wanted to say, as a young man myself, I would like to say that a man that is not considered my biological father has no right to put his biological hand on me. Depending on what stage of my life that he entered. Okay. It said, if my father-in-law is an angry man, I will use sense not to annoy him, which is good. But most people don't adapt to a new father well. But it does not mean a man that is not my actual father. Okay, this is confusing. A man that is not my actual father cannot put his hands on me.
Yeah,
okay, a man shouldn't put his hands on his wife or his children. Okay, in-law. Okay, you're talking about, the in-laws now. Okay, it said for this young man that sent in a message is a no-no. Is a no-no for him. That's what it's trying to say. It's actually a no-no for us as well. And like what we've said and we are saying, it can be prevented.
Yes.
If there's any way you can, make peace, make that peace. After all, I always say this. If there's anybody you've seen, Grace, I'm asking you now, if there's anybody you've seen that's so troublesome, and they give the person an award or a medal, please show me that person. And I will give a double medal to that person. Yes, because I haven't seen. No. Nobody's been given an award for being troublesome, for being naughty, for being.
You get nothing from
it. Get nothing from it. And what joy will you derive in making life comfortable for another person? These are the things that we need to check. And that's why we talk about real life issues on U-Rock Radio. All our shows, they are all real life issues. We laugh over it, but these things happen and it can be prevented. That's why we bring it on the show. Because, there are times people are doing things they think, oh, it is right. Maybe when they hear from other people, they will understand that, oh, no, this is not right. Oh, I've been doing the wrong thing, and they will decide to do what? To change. That's why we do all these things that we are doing. Not that we know it all. We learn. We learn. And it's very good for us to learn. Make other people happy. Sow good seed. Sow good seeds so that you will reap good ones. When you sow evil, evil will come back. We are not preaching. But that's just, people will say, or the saying that goes that karma will not miss your address.
No. No, they miss.
Karma knows the right address to go knocking, So, why don't you expect something good? And for you to expect something good, what do? You give good. You sow something good. If you want to make it simple, it can be simple. You want to make it hard, it can be hard. But try and make it simple. You are happy. Other people around you too, they are happy. For all the mother-in-laws that are good, we say kudos to you. Please, continue to be good. That daughter-in-law is just growing up, because I know the heat is more on the women than on the men. That's why we're talking about daughter-in-law, because, and at times, maybe you want to slap a son-in-law. That son-in-law can hold your hand. Yeah. And the look on his face, you will not want to try it again.
I just don't go there.
You will not go there again. You will not dare go there again. So that's why we're talking more about, daughter-in-law. But you know what? Please, let's make life good for everybody. We all deserve to be happy. Like one Pastor Samuel Lagbenjo will say, he said, nobody prepared to go into marriage, to meet problems or go into marriage and divorce. Nobody planned that. We know things happen, but things that are happening can still be prevented. Yes, it can be prevented. So let's try as much as possible, please, to be good. Listen, I'll say we've actually come to the end of Woman to Woman show on a beautiful Wednesday. And this is U-Rock Radio. We want to appreciate everyone that rang in, Onyi, Nkechi, Kende, although Kende didn't finish his talk, but we appreciate, and we're able to make out something from what you said. Thank you all for ringing in from Lagos. I really couldn't remember her name again because her line was somehow, a caller from Lagos. Our last caller, we say a huge thank you to you. And please, we'll say visit our website, www.urockmagazine.com.ng. Listen, we do monthly magazines there. For now, they are free. Go read up. We talk about issues of life. That's our own way of trying to, make the world a better place and, make us happy as well. And if you have not subscribed, U-Rock TV, that's our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. And our Facebook, follow us, U-Rock Media One. Instagram, U-Rock Media One. We appreciate you so much. And from Grace, my smiling, beautiful sister. What do you?
Thank you. It was a pleasure being back. I promise to make effort to be back more often now.
That is good, good, good. That's a promise. So 2022, you will be seeing more of this, our beautiful face here. We want to say a huge thank you. We appreciate you guys a lot for tuning in, and have a wonderful day till we meet you or we come again next week. Remain blessed. And from me, Joy.